Good morning, my little angels. So today I'm going to read you not a little thing, a big thing. And I wrote this when I was completely down and I just felt like I was stuck in this ditch and I just could not get out. I'll explain it later because, I tend not to make sense when I write. But I'll read it to you and then I'll explain it, okay? Okay. It's hard to move when you're surrounded, isn't it? It's like when you're in a large crowd and you can't move, can't talk. That's how I feel. Except I'm alone in the room. The ivory green walls try to calm me down. But all my emotions, they're wrapping themselves tightly around me, like a mother afraid to let go of her child. Their fingers bite into my skin. They're smothering me. I try to open my mouth, but nothing comes out. All you can hear is the silence of the emotions shoving themselves into my throat, making me gag and tear up. Then someone asks you if you're okay. You nod. You smile. Because you're afraid of what will happen if you open your mouth. People write it off as she's just having a quiet day, but that day turns into weeks. And before you know it, well, it's been months since you've really talked to anyone. But you're a different person now. You're starting to be content with the emotions that drown you at sea. You've just gotten so good at wearing that fake smile, you can't imagine your life without it. The people you love don't look at you the same anymore. You're a shell of who you used to be. A simple vessel, a meat suit that contains the ghost of a person you once knew. Then it's not just about being alone anymore. New emotions start to haunt you at night. Anxiety creeps under your duvet and into your bed. Insecurity pulls a picture over your mirror and makes you believe that it's you. You're not happy anymore. No, you can feel the world shifting again and your views changing. You start realizing that life is such a fragile and beautiful thing. And death, well, it's bloody real, isn't it? There's nothing definite after death, and that scares you. It scares you so bad that you want to leave something so remarkable behind that at least some people will remember you. That's when determination comes along and shoves all the other emotions away. But determination is a bully, and he has a gang of friends ready to crash your party. Hang on, sorry, my computer locked. And he has a gang of friends ready to crash your pity party. He introduces you to his girlfriend Perfection, his best friend with self-hate. Then he introduces you to rebellion. You're on a trail of self-destruction, and you don't seem to care. You're not eating anymore. You're studying so hard every single second that's left free. Then you go out and you party all your problems away. But you're getting tired, and all the things you took to try and get the emotions to leave, well, they aren't working anymore. They used to. But now all they do is make your head hurt. Then one night you're home alone. Everything's quiet, and the emotions creep right back in, whispering their hellos and their "I've missed you." You start to cry, because, well, you haven't in a long time. You spend all night crying, and a part of you still believes that the old you is still there. You just need to get rid of the emotions. But determination's little gang is holding the knife to your throat, saying you're too far in to back out. The pain from the blade starts to feel nice, the coldness against your skin. It starts to feel good to watch your skin tear and fracture. Pain's kind of like the heroin they hook you on. They give you a tiny little taste. And once you start to enjoy it, they snatch it away. And they say you can't leave. Because, well, you're addicted, aren't you? You're addicted to all the pain and self-hate inside your body. And no matter how hard you try to let go, you can't. No matter how hard you try to be happy, it doesn't work. Determination knows that, and he's laughing. He's laughing in the corner as you cuddle your knees. You try your hardest not to cry, not to satisfy him. But you can't. You just seem to fail at everything you do. Okay, so that was my interpretation. No, not interpretation. That was what I wrote when I was feeling really down. I mean, that was how I felt. I felt like somehow, I know this sounds really stupid and shitty, but I felt somehow I was on a whole, like self-hate and perfection and determination were like all people, and I know they're not, guys, I'm not crazy, okay, I know that they're not people, but they just had such a control over me. It was like they were people. And it's like, when I wanted to be happy, when I just wanted to forget all the pain, well, I couldn't because I was just too far in to back out. So literally, I would just imagine myself stuck in this 50-meter ditch sort of thing, like, you know, in the ground. And no matter how much I tried to claw my way out, I just couldn't get out. So yeah, but I did. Not really, actually. I haven't fully gotten out. I'm more than halfway there, so that's good. I still feel insecure, and I mean that's normal, but yeah. I guess my only advice for you is if you are stuck in that ditch, well, the only way you're going to get out is if there's water, because then the water can lift you all the way up to the top. So think of it like this. All those negative thoughts in your head, well, that's a shovel, and every time you think that, it digs you deeper into that ditch. But you know what happy thoughts are? Well, they're the water. And every time you think one good, really positive and sincere thought about yourself, well, that's 2.5 liters of water falling into that ditch. So even if you just say, I think my hair looks pretty today, well, that's 2.5 liters of water falling into that ditch. And you keep thinking positive like that, well, eventually you'll rise all the way to the top. And all you need to do is place your fingers on that moist dirt and pull yourself up. And my advice, once you make your way out of that ditch, well, just walk, explore the world around you. But just make sure you don't fall into that ditch again. Make sure you check under the rugs and under the bunch of leaves like you see in the movies, that it's not a trap, that you don't fall in there again. Because I can tell you something, it's really bloody hard to come up. It's really hard to get out of the ditch once you're in it. So yeah, I hope you guys the best, and I'll continue to do these videos. I hope these helped you. On a brighter note though, do you want to see what my mummy bought me? Bought me this actually. It's a hair clip. So yeah, just stay strong, guys. And I swear it gets better. It does. You just need to wait for the right person to come along and make you believe it. And if that person takes way too bloody long to come along, well then you just crawl out of that ditch yourself and you have fun until they come along. Because you're my friend. You're totally and utterly worth it.